Hi, this is Jeanette Larsen. Over the last 15 years, I've worked with people in therapy to help them create solutions to the problems that they have in their lives. The problem has been, most of the time, therapy is not what these people are needing. They're not mentally ill. They just need skills so that they can create the kind of life that they want to have. Therapy didn't supply that, and so I created Growth Unlimited. Growth Unlimited has a proprietary practice that helps people create the kind of life that they desire. That's what this presentation is all about. Hi, I'm Jeanette with Growth Unlimited. We've been talking about the roles that people play to resolve the crises that occur in their lives. And the role we're going to talk about in this episode is the role of the blamer or the accuser. How many times have you seen people or listened to people call somebody that they were upset with what they had done in a current crisis situation, call them a name or blame them, say it's all their fault, and make statements like we need to get rid of them, or we need to send them to jail, or we need to do these things. But that's as far as it goes. They do a lot of talking, but once again, there is no action. You know, a very long time ago, a very wise teacher of mine said to me, someone who uses bad language, who swears, who has a tendency to label people and call them names, who constantly is complaining about what somebody else does, is basically demonstrating their own inability to do anything themselves. They are not efficient. They are not able to resolve problems. They don't even have the capacity to communicate effectively because they don't know words beyond the swear words and the dirty words and the words that are socially unacceptable. They use those words instead of really talking about what's going on because they can get a reaction and they're willing to settle for the reaction. That really struck me at that time, and I have worked very hard in my life to avoid being in that place. I'm not saying I'm perfect. There are times that an expletive will pop out of my mouth, but I don't swear on a regular basis. And when situations come up that I feel out of control, I don't jump and immediately start looking for somebody else to blame for the problem. I step back and take a look at what my part in it was, because each one of us has a part. Anytime we're facing a crisis, we have had a part in the process of that crisis creation. Even if that part is just simply not being prepared so we knew what we were going to do if it came up. We have responsibility for ourselves in that situation, and we need to take that responsibility and not try to pass it off by blaming somebody else, by trying to get attention by using bad words. What we need to do is actually look at the situation, and if there is somebody else who is responsible for a part of it, definitely make it clear that you believe that they are responsible, but follow that up with a remedy for the situation. If it's a governmental official, let that official know directly that you don't like what they have done and that it does not meet the expectation that you had for them when they were elected. Let them know that if they are not willing to take care of the situation and correct it and make sure it never happens again, that you will do what you have to do to make sure they don't keep their job. Interestingly enough, there are a lot of people out there that don't believe that governmental officials are actually employees of the people in the country they live in, especially in the United States with our form of government. We have the responsibility and we have the power to take somebody out of office who is not doing the job that we want them to do. They are there at our pleasure, not theirs. They are not there to tell us what to do. They are there to serve us by doing what it is we tell them we want done. And we need to tilt the balance of power back to where it is. And the way we do that is by getting involved ourselves, by directly contacting elected officials. When was the last time you called the White House? When was the last time you called your governor's office? When did you last talk to your city or county representative or your school board member? Let these people know what you expect. And if enough of us do it, we are going to have the kind of results that we want to have. To make that happen, you not only have to let the elected official know, you have to talk to other people. You have to be willing to take the action necessary when you come up with a solution for a problem to make sure that that solution occurs. The time in our lives now, if you want to take control of your life, is not to sit back and pass blame, but feel helpless because you don't have any control. The time is to take the responsibility you have to take that control, to serve and hold the stewardship you hold, to deal with the situations that are coming up. If we all were willing to do that, we all would build the personal power and we'd get our elected officials back in the line that we want them in very, very quickly. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with your friends. And be sure to click on the bell so that you get notified of future videos. I'd like to hear what you think about what I talked about in this video. How do you feel about people who blame and accuse? Do you think it's a productive way of resolving a situation? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and I will respond to your comments. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Bye now. Hi everyone. You know, we have an interesting time going on in our lives right now. 2020 was a horrible year for many, many of us, and all we wanted was something better coming forward. Now we're into 2021 and we're halfway through the second month of the year. People are beginning to shift a little bit, it appears. They're beginning to look like they want to take control of things a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit more hopeful. But a lot of people are feeling kind of lost and not sure exactly what it is that they need to do with the new things that we're facing that look like they're going to be permanent, at least for the time being, and just kind of navigating through the whole process. People are feeling boxed in. Every day at Growth Unlimited, we get phone calls from people who are looking for a way to get out of their box. And so Growth Unlimited is announcing a brand new program designed specifically to help you learn the skills and brush up on the things that you need to do to be able to take control of your life and get out of that box. We are announcing a webinar, a free webinar, where we're going to explain this whole program to you and help you decide whether it's something that is going to work to make your life the way you want it to be. I have put the link to register for that free webinar, and it's free. It's an hour-long presentation with a question and answer period after it that will allow you to check things out and decide whether this is something that you want to do with your life. Remember, it's your life. Have it your way. We can help you take control. So register for the webinar now, and I will see you over on the other side. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.